Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome. It is Tour de Fleece. It is still Tour de Fleece. But in my mind, I'm done. I've posted everything this morning. And I'll tell you one thing. That sweater spin, it was stuck on my mind when I went to bed last night because I hadn't posted it yet. We did a lot yesterday. I was tired. I didn't want to try doing it. I said I'll do it Sunday morning. And I did my usual 5 hours sleep, and then I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and I'm like, can't get it off my mind. Can't get it off my mind. So I got up for 45 minutes and did it. Posted the sweater spin. Not the rest of it, but just the sweater spin. Don't ask me why, except that it was bugging me, except that they really wanted your fiber and weight before, and then your, weight afterwards, right, as the 2-ply yarn. And the afterwards was fine, but I hadn't really caught that before rule, but I had it, right? I had pictures of the fiber and I had weights, but it was a matter of putting it all together, and that's what was bugging my mind. And I worked it out, and it's posted. And met my goals, with the exception, of course, my own personal goal of streaming every day. This is it. I can technically check that box because I have streamed. Now, yeah, 3 minutes, okay, it counts. If I lose my internet right now, I've met my goal. Anyway, I've got a few, I've got one thing I want to catch up and finish for the Tour de Fleece that will not count anything towards the total, but I had a little bit left over of the dark CVM that wasn't carded up real well in the bats and everything, and so I'm going to hand card that, spin a real quick swatching skein, right? I'll get enough to swatch with it. So that's what we're going to do, and I'll go get ready and get carding. I am drinking coffee. I don't know. I suppose it has something to do with getting up so early, but I just have been sucking the coffee down lately. But it's not going to stay hot very long, so I'm going to suck it down here pretty quick in the stream. Anyway, if the music is too loud, let me know. My goodness, how did I get silk on me already? I walk into the room and fiber sticks to me. Yeah, sorry about that. Hit the mic. Okay, so I weighed this. It was not going to make any significant difference to the total weight of what I was reporting, and I was over anyway, so I am just going to, like I said, use this as a swatch skein. I ended up with one of those for that Rambouillet that I spun. If you look real close on the picture that I posted, you'll see my 3 skeins in this tiny little ball. I mean, that's what was left over, and that's what I call those. They're perfect for that. So I'm going to go ahead and make some hand carded bats right now. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like, all right, now what? Because, all that was a focus for, oh my gosh, that was a focus forever. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. There isn't anybody who has talked to me over the last 3 weeks that doesn't know that was the only thing I was doing. I wonder if this needs carded twice. That sure looks like it. There may be a reason this didn't card well into the big bats. I mean, I'm not getting really nice bats here at all. I don't know how well they're going to spin. Might be fighting a losing battle trying to use this leftover stuff. That is the major thing I proved in this Tour de Face. Home processed fiber has a very high waste ratio. After I measured up the grams of the fiber, which I reported, and the grams of the actual 2-ply yarn, I basically, and I'm going to say this in ounces because it makes it more outstanding to understand if you're used to ounces. I lost 7 3/4 ounces of fiber. In other words, it was processed but could not be spun because it was too short or had vegetable matter or, and a huge reason for that is because I drum carded everything. If I had combed it and spun only top, I would have had half or even less waste. I mean, I just would not have had the waste. So that is, I mean, I knew it. I knew it, right? I know it from experience. But I absolutely proved it this tour. And in fact, I'm getting ready to work on a podcast talking about the tour, and that is going to be one of the main focuses of that podcast, is talking about home processing and the unexpected waste and, sort of what you can do about it and what you can't do about it. So yeah, I'm at okay, what's next? Well, the very first thing that's next is get a podcast out. I took a sabbatical for the surgery and actually then made a comment saying that I would be back during the tour, which didn't happen. It was too much to keep up with streaming every day. So now I gotta do it and get back at it. Because I have had many listeners, and they are not here on the stream, trust me. They're just waiting for me to do another podcast. I wish I had a better way to display everything I did for the tour, during the tour, is sitting behind me back there. But with my camera set up down on a spinning wheel, there's no way to see it. But it is in the Discord. You get lots of nice close-up shots there. Everything is natural colored wool. Didn't spin any dyed wool. I didn't spin anything other than wool. Every single thing is natural colored wool. Didn't intend it that way. Didn't even think about it until I got about halfway through the tour and I was missing color. I was like, oh my gosh, this CVM will never end, and I miss spinning other stuff. So yeah. One of the hazards of buying fleece. But I will say, for the next spinning that I do for the next couple months is definitely going to be commercial processed or top. That top that I pull off. No more woolen spinning for a while. Done very little today. After I did finally get up again, I went back to bed after I got that sweater spins posted. But after having 2 cups of coffee, I got on and posted my goals. Got that done. Then I've been shelving knitting books because they got moved to a different bookcase. I separated out my spinning, my dyeing, and my knitting. And the knitting is not in this room. I've put it in the living room bookcase. So as I was shelving, I was keeping an eye out for small yardage Christmas ideas. Like, I found the knitted dinosaur book, they're just adorable. Still love them. I was taken with them when I bought the book, and I'm still in love with them. So that's on my list to do. But I found a few other books. I'm looking for 3 specific things. I'm looking for something to do with the 750 yards that I have from the sweater spin. And I may have to cave and go ahead and put it with a different fiber also. Or spin some more or something. Hold it and spin some more. Because I am not finding too many solutions that is a sweater. Which is the point. That's the whole point. I can find vests. Vests I can do. So I'm looking for that. The second thing is I'm looking for specific Christmas color ornaments or gifts, you know, washcloths, that kind of thing. In specific Christmas theme. And then the last thing is the Olympic project that I'm going to do is knitting, and it is to take all those balls of the different breeds that I studied over the last 3 years. And I have various, but very small, mostly under 20 or less yards. So I want something that's Christmassy, or I don't know, but can go on a Christmas tree, because I'm just going to knit a design, a little Christmas ornament with these balls and embroider the breed's name on it, right? So then you get the tactile feel of what it feels like, you get the name of the breed, and it may or may not actually go on a Christmas tree. It may be a put them in photo pockets and put them in a notebook, which is actually very carryable for going to guild meetings and that sort of thing. It's actually a better idea to do it that way, but it's got to be done. So I'm at least, instead of just knitting a square, going to try and do some interesting little designs, like I don't know, just so it's big enough that I can put the name on it. Most of them are white, and I'm not going to dye them or anything. I'm going to leave them natural and use black embroidery thread. There is natural colored, some natural colored, so you know, I'll have to use a white. So I've been looking for ideas for that. Those are the three things I was looking for. I've got a stack of knitting books now. I turned I turned away. I got, after going through everything up for those three specific reasons, I've got a stack of books and some ideas. So I got something to start with anyway. Well, I have no idea if this is going to divide up evenly, but that never matters. I always make it come out. I was too embarrassed to put under the title that I was spinning CVM again. After weeks of it, right? Weeks of it. Oh, goodness. This really is the end of it. This is really the end of it. It's going to be very fast. I have 5 of these little bats for each bobbin. This is the one time where I will not let this fiber sit on the bobbin before plying it. I'm going to go ahead and ply it. The problem with, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, I got 12 skeins of yarn to wash. I actually have a couple more too. I know the Jacob needs washed. That I did right at the end, or before the beginning of tour. I was trying to say the last streams before the tour. Ouch. Piece of vegetable matter got me. Vicious hay. I never know which one's the rattly one. So I turn it on. This is the rattly one. It got better. electrical. This apparatus looks intense. It's not. It's just a electric spinning wheel. Can't get my event list to show. It keeps going away. Don't understand why. That might have been it. Maybe I changed a setting there. Maybe that'll fix it. If not, you can always play veggie. No. No, somehow I had a little setting saying, if not active, don't show it. Well, okay. That thing doesn't have much activity, so, but I like to show it. So we got it. I think. No, look, see? It went away. I don't know what it's doing on your end, but it's going away on my end. How weird. Alright, let me do a refresh. Let's see if that'll do it. It is just weird. Let me see if it goes away now. It's always something with Twitch. It's always something. I know. I mean, I only know what it's doing here on Streamlabs. I don't know what you all are seeing, but it was disappearing. Yep, it just disappeared again. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Maybe I just need to reboot Streamlabs. You know, Streamlabs just updated a little bit ago. Maybe you wouldn't know that, but Streamlabs did just update last week. I don't know. I always blame it on updates when something doesn't go right. Hi. It looks fine on your end. It disappeared. Yeah, it is. It's disappearing. I can force it to show, and then it disappears. So I don't know what that means, except that it's not the way it used to be. It used to stay there all the times, and I didn't really change anything. So something else happened. The only thing I change really with every stream is that the words that are underneath my picture there. And, you know, I added that. I did add that thing at the top. Let's see, which one is that? Follower widget. Let me see if that's affecting it. It might be overlapping the... Doesn't look like it, but... That's rude. Am I making you seasick yet? What happens if I... Oh well, I don't know. I don't think it... Nothing like playing with the stream while you're streaming. They don't overlap at all. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't ask, Jane. This is the last one anyway, so. No, this was a little tiny bit of the CVM that I was picking out as I was doing the big bats, and I hand carded it, and I am making a swatch skein. I'm going to apply these two together for a few yards to do a swatch with. So it's just leftover finishing up. It doesn't count towards anything in the tour. I've already posted my yardage and totals and everything. I'm just cleaning up a little bit here. But it's like, yeah, right. You got the joke. Don't ask. It's CBM again. Oh, goodness. Veggies, you're expert on this stuff, so I don't know. That's okay. I don't either. Truly. As near as I can tell, I didn't do anything to change anything. Except I did put that banner at the top, and you know, once you start messing with one thing, sometimes the other stuff gets all spooky. I don't really know. Maybe you can only have one widget at a time showing. I don't think so, but judging from what I see other people's streams looking like. Are you sure? I'm not sure. Let's just say I folded the bag up and there wasn't anything in the bag. At least it's not that bad of a fiber. I mean, it's been a nice fiber except for the, the short stuff in it that I've been picking out. Lexi says, nah, it looks like there's some sort of timeout on it based on the fact that you can make it show up for a little bit. Well, see, you do know more than I know. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds logical. But when I start messing with stuff like that, I get so sidetracked. I can sit here and just mess with it the whole stream, and that's no fun. Alright, I'm going to apply this. I'm not even going to count the yardage. I'm just going to wind it into a ball. I was looking for patterns. I ended up with 750 yards of a 2-ply bulky, Aran bulky. And I was looking specifically at bulky patterns for sweaters, and there is still no way I could do any of them with it under 1,000 yards. I could do a vest, but so I don't have an answer for that except that I will wash it up and store it. And I have two natural colors. So I'm on the lookout for patterns that would go good. Show off the two natural colors. Found one I really liked. Like I said, don't have the yardage, and I don't know how to fix that because I am not going to go buy another fleece. She says, blithely says, I may. Because I'm going to a fiber fair in let's see, September. I might find one. Anyway, it's not going to get knitted for a while, but I could knit up this swatch skein, stick it with the yarn, and then I'll have a good idea what my gauge is. You really like this spinning wheel, don't you? Are you going to enable you into this spinning wheel? It comes from New Zealand. I've had it for about 12 years. This is not new to me. I don't know what their production is like right now with everything. But I do see them online as far as available. It seems very compact and yet multifunctional, particularly when you flip the bobbins to play. Yeah. Well, I flip a switch and then flip this up, you mean, to hold the, yeah, to hold the yarn. I can see that it's not quite in the camera. The fact that it's there. That's better. Picture what's happening. Yep. Yeah. Now when I ply, usually I let it sit. I have full bobbins. I let it sit on the bobbin, and I actually do generally use Lazy Kate's down on the floor, because that really does help spread out some of the twist that is there. Don't want to bother with all of that for this small yardage. This is going to be under 20 yards. So in a lot of ways, this is a very good production wheel, except for the fact the bobbins are smaller. You can get it with a jumbo bobbin, but you have to buy and change the flyer and get all the bobbins, and I'm just not going to do that expense. Not worth it for me. I gotta put a leader on my next nano bob. I'm trying to figure out what to use for my leader. Oh boy, that did good. That just like really came out even. Now that I think about it, I think that widget is set up only to show if there's a new follow or, for that event. for the events. I think it used to show all the time, but I think it got changed. I don't know where that setting is. I can't leave it be. Wraps per inch. That's what I got real consistently throughout the whole spin of this. Alright, that's done. That's right in an hour. That's pretty good. I gotta figure out a bobbin. I mean a leader on a bobbin here. I'm afraid this is going to be too fine, but we will try it. Uh-oh, I may forget how to do this. Okay, where's it go through? Or does it go up here? I think it does. There will be a couple-minute pause here while I Google putting a leader on. Oh, well, that's a regular spinning wheel. That's not the Nano. I like that, your comment about the music. It's Pretzel's Electro Swing. That's what it is. A lot of this music is very cinematic. I feel the same way. Like, I'm just taking a wild guess on this, but it seems logical. Oops. Come back. I have this backwards, don't I? I have this backwards. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Okay. It was on this side. I know it was on this side. It was like this when I was spinning. I didn't remember it being that way, but it was. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, it likes that. Except this has to be on this side. There we go. I didn't make a big enough leader, but it's made. Okay, that was relatively drama-free. A little bit of, ooh, I'm not quite sure, and a little bit of, oh, what the heck, I'll try it this way, and it works. So, off and spinning with my second ever bobbin on this Nano. Yeehaw. Battery is down to 3 lights. Probably partly my stupidity. I seem to have left it on overnight, or from, yeah, I found it yesterday that it was on. I was like, well, that wasn't smart. Needs a little more pulling. Uh-oh. Come on. Go in. Nope. It's just end twisting, not going in. What's up? What's up? Oh, you snarled there. Thank goodness. Okay, why won't you pull in? All you're doing is end twist. Don't want that. Never did stretch at my hour. Also, it's starting to warm up in here. It always does. After I sit here for about an hour and a half. Maybe by the computer, sitting by the computer or something. I don't know. But start getting warm. I told you I was in a Caribbean mood yesterday, and we went after I streamed. We went and ran some errands and got out of the house. We haven't really been doing hardly anything except maybe running for groceries, or gas for the mower for this last 3 weeks, because I intentionally didn't plan on any events for us to go to or anything. Anyway, it was nice. It was nice to get out. And the restaurant we ate at had a key lime margarita. Oh, was that good? Oh, I love key lime. It was so tasty. On the few times I've actually gone to Key West or in Florida found key lime juice, I would bring it home and have, made things with it. But I have, in all the years I've been doing that, never tasted a mixed drink with it. Not sure who thought it up, but they were doing some pretty good thinking. The floor down beside me looks so cleaned up. I don't have all this stuff I've had piled around forever. Of course, the bed behind me has all of the skeins on it yet. I probably should take that photo too. That was pretty cool. Boy, the silk wants to stick to me bad. My hands aren't that dry because I really haven't been doing a lot of
outside work or heavy housework? For some reason, this bobbin wants to spin faster than the other one did. I'm sure it has something to do with not getting the tension band the same as what it was. I have been messing with it this whole time, and I can't really get it to match the way it felt with the last bobbin. Nothing unusual about that. Go through that with others, all my spinning wheels, really, electric or not. The Word of the least, but the Ara for sure, and the Ashford always. That poor Ashford. It didn't get spun on last Tour de Fleece. It didn't get spun on this one. Poor thing. No wonder it's cantankerous. Oh, stop. Hate it when that happens. Oh, I got a mess. Whole bunch of thick silk.
Twist ran all the way down to the end of the roving.
Or top, or whatever this is. Might be able to unwind that. Alright, let's try this again. This is going to be the last 3 that I do. Another hour slipped by. Sorry I haven't been chatty today. But we've had some pretty good music to listen to. At least I've enjoyed it. Speaking of good music and me being a child of the 70s, James Taylor is coming to our nearby town for a concert in October, I think. And so I looked up tickets, and oh my gosh, you either get the nosebleed seat
For $100.
or you get a decent seat for $500. I was like, oh my gosh, no. I wonder if the seating is spread out more and consequently more costly. They don't really, you can't tell that. You know, they don't tell you if you have somebody sitting right next to you or whatever. Also, there is a limit because I believe they sold tickets to this concert pre-2020. And, of course, he couldn't come, so I have a feeling that people who were holding tickets from 2019 probably got a bargain. It probably wasn't that expensive then. So that was oh, never mind. We are going to one live concert I got tickets for that was way, way less costly. Yeah. The end of October with a group called Straight No Chaser, which I like them. They're a good group. A lot of a cappella male voices. So we have that to look forward to. I'd like any live concert, really. And of course the State Fair has, we'll go to the live music, but they are not as names, you know, well-known names. They're still good, and they tend to focus a little more on country and rock, neither of which we really like, but hubby and I are going to get to see, and they're free, which is nice. We are going to get to see one of our favorite groups, which is Exile. That'll be in August 29th. And those are held outside. They're not in. So, you know, that one I'm not as worried about or concerned about. It's open seating. You sit wherever. We can find a place, and you can hear the music pretty far away. As long as you don't want to actually see the stage, you can still hear the music well with their sound systems. And that's enough. So we have a couple things to look forward to. Actually, August is not that far away. Sweet. This was a sweet spin. So nice. Still has some of that Saracen Saracen, I should say. Saracen worm spit squeak to it.
Just a little bit of as you're spinning. But enjoyable. Well, we're going to call that a day, and I don't know what I'm going to do to relax and what tomorrow will bring, but it won't bring a stream. I will be streaming Wednesday. And, you know, I have it listed as Wednesday morning. Probably be 11 to 1. We'll see. I'm not 100% what my routine schedule is going to fall on, but if I want to go to the knitting group on Wednesday night, I got to stream earlier. And of course, Sunday I like the afternoon. So it kind of leaves it to Wednesday morning and Friday evening. So we'll see. All right, music, you have been nice. Let's go see what's going on Twitch. I don't know that I'll raid anybody. There's a there's a lot of cooking streams on. There's a jewelry making that he's carving. Let's see what he's doing here. Or she. Sorry. Lucifer.
When really, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Everybody has black fingernails.
But
Alrighty.
I'm
Gonna raid her.
manipulating you. How am I manipulating you, 1010?
Thank you, Lexi, for talking, chatting, and
Down to you.
everybody else for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you Wednesday. Here's Lucifleur. Not typing on the right keys. People's names are hard. Let's see if I spelled that right. It doesn't look right. No, it's an L, not an I.
You just do. I don't like cultural or social stances on those things because people get too involved in the lives of others. I like just letting everyone
Nope,
live their
that's
happy
invalid
lives
name.
and
Okay.
be themselves. Oh yeah.
Alright, how is this spelled?
I just want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to be happy and smooching and having a good time. And just, but a lot of people are, feel like the world owes them something that it really doesn't.
There it goes.
So sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it.
See y'all.
You do.
Happy spinning.
Whatever, 1010. Just figured out